If you have ever gone through the painful experience of public humiliation, if you have ever been unfairly judged or misunderstood, then this message is for you. Maybe you have walked through a storm of rumors, where lies and accusations rained down on you and stained your name, even though you were not at fault. It is a painful and lonely place. But today I want to tell you, there is hope, there is justice, and above all, there is a strength within you that no one can take away. In the next few minutes, we will dive deep into how you can rise above it, find resilience, and claim the divine justice that belongs to you. If you have ever been treated unfairly or felt the heavy weight of judgment, stay with me. This message will help you not only move past it but also find meaning and growth within it. And if this resonates with you, I invite you to write 777 in the comments as a symbol of claiming your resilience and your faith. Picture this: you are living your life, doing your best, holding yourself to high standards. Suddenly, a whisper begins. Maybe it's born from someone's jealousy or insecurity. They start twisting the truth, spreading lies, and before long, those whispers turn into judgments. You find yourself under a spotlight, but not for the right reasons. People look at you, and you know what they're thinking. It's humiliating, a test that challenges every part of your being. You feel stripped of your dignity, as if strangers are dissecting your character without ever truly knowing you. And yet, deep inside, you know this is not your fault. This storm didn't come because of something you did wrong, but because someone else could not handle the light you carry. Their jealousy, their insecurity, they poured it out on you, hoping to dim your glow. But here is the truth: you are stronger than their judgment, and this is not the end of your story. Maybe you feel like no one sees the truth. But there is someone who does: God. He knows your heart, He knows the purity of your intentions. He sees the injustice, and He is the one who has already cleansed your name in ways you may not yet understand. Every lie spread about you, every judgment spoken against you, He knows it all, and He ensures that truth will always rise. Those who tried to break you will face their own reckoning, not because you wish them harm, but because divine justice is a force that cannot be denied. This is not about revenge. It is about restoration. It is about truth coming to light in a way only God can orchestrate. Every piece of your story will be restored, every false judgment will dissolve, and you will no longer be defined by the lies of others. You will be defined by the truth deeply rooted in your spirit, a truth no one can touch or stain. And as you move forward, something remarkable happens: you grow. You evolve. This trial, this fire, produces something powerful within you. It strengthens your character, it solidifies your spirit. You begin to see a strength in yourself you might never have discovered without these challenges. You are no longer who you once were. You are transformed, mentally, spiritually, even physically. You stand taller, your spirit more resilient, your purpose clearer than ever before. Faith has become more than just a word, it has become your foundation. Through every painful moment, you have drawn closer to your purpose, refined, becoming the person you were always meant to be. You have released bitterness and allowed grace to guide your healing, realizing that every hardship was, in its own way, preparation for a greater calling. And here is the truly powerful part: people notice the change in you. The lies and accusations that once swirled around you begin to fade. People start to see the strength in your authenticity and begin questioning the stories they once believed. Your true self emerges, unfiltered and unshakable. Past judgments can no longer define you, and the truth of who you are shines so brightly that it wipes out every shadow of doubt. You are no longer who others labeled you to be. You are who you have always been, but now with deeper strength and clearer purpose. The narrative shifts, and even those who once judged you begin to see the truth. Remember, God has a plan, and no human judgment can alter it. Those who doubted you, those who spread rumors, only missed the chance to witness your true self. Your path is blessed, and every obstacle, every trial was never meant to break you, but to build you. The blessings set aside for you are protected, guarded by divine hands, reserved only for those who see you for who you truly are. Your path may not always be easy, but it is guided with intention and grace. Every battle, every tear, every sleepless night has not gone unseen. God was there, carrying you through the darkest hours, acknowledging the immense strength it took to keep going. This journey was not without hardship, yet each trial has shaped, refined, and prepared you for the blessings ahead. Know that you are never alone on this path. Every step is guided by a loving hand that has carved out a way specifically for you. Within your journey lies a deep purpose, even when it is hard to see in the midst of struggle. Every obstacle, every challenge you overcome is a building block towards something greater. It is easy to feel lost or uncertain at times, but hold fast to the truth that every moment carries meaning. You are not defined by obstacles or by those who doubt you, but by the unwavering faith that keeps you moving forward. This purpose is not only for your growth but also for those who witness your journey and see in you a reflection of God's goodness. And let this truth anchor you: no one can take away the blessings meant for you. They are uniquely yours, gifts reserved for your path alone. While others may try to undermine you or question your worth, remember that the strength and resilience you carry are proof of a divine purpose. Your blessings are not given by people, and they cannot be taken away by people. They are given by a higher power who has seen every moment of sacrifice and strength. You are exactly where you are meant to be, even when it feels difficult or uncomfortable. Every experience, good or bad, has shaped you and prepared you for a higher calling. Stand firm in the understanding that you walk a path paved with purpose, even when the way is unclear. You are not here to be defined by those who would drag you down. Instead, you are carried by the strength of your faith. Let this faith be the foundation on which you stand, knowing God's hand is upon you. He has brought you here not only for yourself but as a beacon of His love and strength for others to see. Every battle you overcome becomes a light, a testimony that shines the way for others. Your resilience is not only for yourself, it is a message to the world about the power of faith and inner strength. By standing firm in trials, you reflect the deep resilience God has placed within you. And by standing strong in this faith, you radiate a light that shows others what it means to trust in something greater, inspiring them to find strength in their own lives. Let this journey be a testimony of what faith can do. Your character speaks louder than any false statement or accusation. While others may have thrown stones and judged you through their narrow perspective, you chose a higher path. You did not allow negativity to define you or pull you into retaliation against those who misunderstood you. By remaining true to your values, you displayed a strength that speaks volumes. This is a strength not everyone possesses, the ability to maintain integrity in the midst of trials, and it is a gift God has placed within you. You carried yourself with dignity and grace, even when others tried to tear you down. It takes courage to remain silent when misunderstood and to refuse to reflect the judgment placed on you. But you chose to focus on truth rather than retaliation, knowing your worth is not determined by others' opinions. In this choice lies a rare power, being rooted in who you are, unshaken by outside perceptions. This inner strength, this quiet resilience, speaks louder than words ever could. Letting go, not as a sign of weakness, but as proof of your true strength. Forgiving those who hurt you does not mean approving what they did, it means choosing peace over resentment. Letting go is a powerful act of self-respect, a way of saying you deserve freedom from the chains of bitterness. Forgiveness is not about them, it is about you, allowing yourself to step into a future not weighed down by past pain. By choosing forgiveness, you claim your right to a life filled with peace and light. And here we stand. You are stronger, wiser, and more resilient than any trial you have faced. You are walking a path of divine purpose, and God is proud of the strength you have shown. Every tear, every ache has brought you closer to a life of abundance and blessing beyond measure. You are destined to rise, not only for yourself but as a beacon for others. The Matrix is watching you. Why? Because your light pierces through its darkness. It threatens their control, their hold on the systems they built to enslave hearts and minds. They fear you because you are chosen and your spiritual truth has the power to shatter their oppressive mechanisms. Today we dive deep into spiritual resistance against surveillance and control. This is not just a fight over information or technology. It is a fight for your soul, your identity, and your divine purpose. Stay until the end, and if this resonates with you, write 777 in the comments as a sign of unity and spiritual resistance. Surveillance is no longer limited to cameras on street corners. It has evolved into an elaborate web of control woven into every aspect of modern life. The convenience of the Internet of Things, IoT, smartphones, smart homes, even smart cars, is sold to us as progress. But behind that facade of innovation lurks a trap. These devices do more than serve you. They report on you. Every action, every word, every preference is turned into a commodity, converted into data, and used to control you. Think about this: your digital identity is no longer just a tool for access but a chain. Digital IDs, once celebrated as a solution for efficiency, now reduce people to mere data points. They strip you of autonomy and bind you to algorithms that predict, monitor, and influence your behavior. This is not progress. This is enslavement. Then there is the insidious rise of social credit systems. These systems use obedience as currency. If you obey, you are rewarded. If you dissent, you are punished. It is not merely about controlling individuals. It is about dividing society. The obedient rise, the resistant are ostracized. This is not harmony. This is engineered compliance. But what does this mean for your spirit? Surveillance is not only a physical invasion. It is a spiritual one. Privacy is not just a right. It is a sacred space. It is the place where your soul connects with your divine purpose. Without it, creativity withers, individuality is stifled, and spiritual practices are disrupted. Surveillance is more than a tool of control. It is an assault on your soul. They target you because you are a threat. You are chosen. You carry truth, resilience, and light within you in a world desperately trying to keep people in darkness. Your mere existence calls their systems into question. But take heart, for divine protection surpasses human control. Remember the stories: Daniel who stood firm in faith despite the lions, Moses who led his people to freedom, Esther whose courage saved a nation. Their strength came from God, and so will yours. You are not alone. Unity among believers is a powerful force. Through shared prayer, common faith, and mutual support, we can build communities that resist oppression and serve as havens of truth. This is your spiritual armor, a shield of faith, a sword of divine purpose, and the power of unity. Yet the technology itself is not the enemy. It is a tool, a double-edged sword. Corruption has turned it into a weapon of division, but it can be reclaimed. Imagine using technology to spread truth, connect communities, and empower people to regain autonomy. That is the divine purpose of stewardship, aligning even the most advanced tools with principles of truth, privacy, and humanity. How do we resist? First, with awareness. Learn these systems of control. Understand their mechanisms. Knowledge is power, and ignorance is their ally. Then, educate others. Share what you know, because an informed community is a resistant community. Next, build alliances. Find kindred spirits who can see through the lies. Strengthen your faith communities, they are your sanctuaries. Together you are stronger. Together you are unyielding. Finally, consider spiritual practices themselves as acts of resistance. Meditation is not merely a moment of calm. It is a profound act of reclaiming your inner world. In a chaotic world bent on distraction and division, meditation becomes your refuge, a sacred space where you center your soul and realign with your higher purpose. Each moment of stillness reminds you that your mind remains untouched by external forces. Prayer is more than words. It is a lifeline to divine sovereignty. When you pray, you connect with a higher power that transcends the systems that seek to constrain you. Prayer is a direct connection to hope, strength, and clarity, an act of defiance against narratives meant to render you powerless. Through prayer you affirm your link to the divine and step into your role as a spiritual warrior. Scripture, whether ancient texts or universal truths, anchors you in wisdom no system can erase. It serves as a compass that guides you through life's storms with unwavering clarity. The words remind you of your inherent worth and the timeless truths that outlast kingdoms. Together, meditation, prayer, and scripture are not small acts. They are revolutionary declarations of your freedom and sovereignty. To the chosen, I say this: stand firm. When fear knocks, remember that fear is a tool designed to control and divide. Resist it with every fiber of your being. The world may try to isolate you, to persuade you that your light is a burden, or that your uniqueness makes you an outcast. Do not yield to isolation. Instead, connect with others who share your mission and understand your path. Resist silence. The systems of this world thrive by silencing voices that carry truth. Your voice matters, and your words carry power. Speak boldly, even when it feels like the world is not listening. Let your voice cut through the noise and remind others of their worth and purpose. Remember who you are, a soul chosen for a divine purpose, a bearer of light in a world that urgently needs illumination. You are not defined by systems, algorithms, or imposed chains. Those are mere distractions from your higher calling. You are defined by your divine purpose, by the steadfast truth that you were created for more. You are a spiritual warrior carrying a light that cannot and will not be extinguished, no matter how dark the world around you appears. The systems of this world will fail, they always do. History testifies to the fall of empires, ideologies, and control mechanisms that once seemed unbreakable. Yet amid the collapse of those systems, God's truth endures. It is a beacon of hope that guides those who refuse to surrender to fleeting powers. Trust in that truth, for it is eternal and unshakable. Stand together with others who share your divine mission, for unity is your strength. In a world designed to turn individuals against one another, collective faith and action are acts of rebellion. You are not alone in this fight. The divine is with you, giving you the power to overcome, to heal, and to restore. Through you and with you, the light will prevail. Do not underestimate the power of your stance. Every act of resistance, no matter how small, contributes to dismantling falsehoods. The light within you is a force no system, agenda, or darkness can conquer. Together you will witness the collapse of what should never have stood and the rise of a truth that frees all. Now is the time to act. The world stands at a crossroads, and your role is decisive. Resist the control that seeks to bind your thoughts and actions. Reclaim your spiritual freedom by stepping into your divine authority. Share your story boldly, because your path is a testimony with the power to inspire others to remain steadfast. Let your testimony be a beacon of faith and truth. In a world sinking in lies and confusion, your light can bring clarity and purpose to others. Use your voice, your experiences, and your spiritual resistance to ignite hope in those who feel lost. Darkness thrives in silence, but your story can break through and empower others to rise and resist. If this message speaks to your soul, write 777 in the comments. Let it be more than a number, a symbol of unity, a declaration that the chosen are not alone on this journey. Together let it be a promise to resist the darkness and stand firm in your truth. Remember, chosen one, your light is unstoppable. If you stand fast, the darkness will never triumph.